In this video, I'm going to show you how to put your pegboard toy together. We've created the parts, and so now we're going to end up going to an assembly drawing, or called a standard IAM. So if you click assembly, we're going to come in here and we have to place our parts. So if you go to place, you'll find where yours is. It should be in your class folder. Once you find your parts, they should be labeled leg, pegboard, round peg, and square peg. So I'm going to bring the pegboard in because that's the main part of it. And I need one, so I'm just going to click, move away, and then I'm going to right click and cancel. So I only have one part in here. You can always zoom in if you need to so that you can see your parts better. Next parts I'm going to bring in is going to be the legs. So I'm going to find mine. There's the leg. Now I need two of these, one on each side. So I'm going to click one over here on this side. Then I'm going to move it, and I'm going to click it over here on this side. Then I'm going to right click and cancel. And then I can zoom out, and if by just clicking and holding you can drag these out like that. Don't worry about how they're facing, we'll change that later. And then we're going to place in the square peg and the round peg, and we only need one of each of those. So we're going to go in here, it's the round peg, click, right click, cancel, place, find the square peg, click, right click, cancel. Okay, so we have all of our parts, now we have to put them together. To do that, we're going to use a command called constrain. So up here is the type. It's highlighted in blue. It says mate, and the solution is mate. And in order to get things together, you have to mate it, and then you have to flush it twice. And so first thing you want to do is join them together. So I'm going to go down here, and you have to make sure you click the surface you want. So this is the surface I want it to touch to the side of, on the outside of here. So find out where the little rectangle is, and you click on it. It'll turn blue. And you may have to rotate it around now, so I'm going to hold the F4 key down. That'll get you your orbit, or you can use the orbit key over here. And you want to use this side. If you apply that, now these two pieces are joined together, but they're not even. So what I want to do then is I've got to, if I cancel this, I can move this out of the way. It won't go apart, but I want to mate the top to the top here. So I'm going to go back in here, and I'm still in the mate command. So what I want to rotate, I'm going to rotate this around. I'm going to click here, and I want that surface to touch and be joined to the bottom of this groove. I'm going to apply that. And now those are joined together. If I move that, everything's together, but it slides back and forth. So to get it to stay, you're going to go to the flush command, and we want this piece flush with this piece. Now those two are joined together. They're not going to move away from each other. So again, we'll do the same thing on the other side. Now even though this is backwards, it actually makes it easier because we can mate this to this, and it'll flip it around. You hit apply, zoom back out, and we're going to mate. I'm going to actually flip it around so you can see I'm going to do the bottom here. So I'm going to do this bottom, and it's going to touch this ledge right here. And apply, and then we're going to flush the edges. And yours, you can go in different orders, but just make sure you know where you're clicking. Okay, now we have those done. We're going to go back to mate, and I'm going to make two sides to the square. So I've got that side, and I'll mate it to one of the insides of the pegboard toy. Apply, and now I'm going to have to cancel it, and I'm going to move that out of the way. Now I got the one facing away from me joined. So I can pick any of these other sides, and I got to make sure I click the right one. So I want this side to join the inside right here, and apply. And what this will do is your pegboard is, or your peg is in there. It can still move up and down. We're not going to worry about that because that's what it's supposed to do. And then to get the round peg in, there is an insert command. And if you click on the circle or the cylinder and the inside of this one, and hit apply, now you've got your peg in there. Okay? You're going to save this as K. So go here to save. You can just do a save. And you're going to go into your class folder. I'm going to save mine on the desktop and save it as K.